Halo, hi guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad nizar Ramli. NIM 64242081. The class Management 1F. What is present tense? The simple present tense is a tense used to talk about something common, something that always happens, repeats, delay, or a general truth. Simple present tense is the most frequently used tense in everyday life. To recognize that a sentence is a simple present tense, there are several ways that can be done. One of which is that the sentence uses the basic form of the verb. The verb number one simple present tense is divided into two sentence patterns, namely verbal simple present and nominal simple present tense. Characteristic of simple present tense sentences. Number one, the predicate in a simple present tense. The sentence is in the form of a bare infinitive. The meaning of this form is that the third person verb in these sentences has the ending of the letters s or is. Number two, if in the form of a verbal sentences there is a question sentence, then they word does must be added. Then the subject must be added. Mean only in a non-verbal sentence it begins with to be, I'm, are, is. Number three, in simple present tense, the sentences with negative form, it is necessary to add the words do not, don't, or does, not, doesn't. If there is a verb that ends with the letters s, is, then it must be removed. Number one, express emotions, feelings. The first functions of the simple present tense is to express ions or feelings. Therefore, when you want to express ions and feelings through sentences, you can use simple present tenses. Number two, command this action. Simple present tense, the sentences also function to express commands or instruction. So we often see commands or instructions using simple present tense. Number three, the scheduled event. The next function of the simple present tense sentence is to express an event that will be held in the near future. Number four, general truth simple present tense. Simple present tense also have the function of expressing a truth that exists around us. Number 5, repeated action. The last function of the simple present tense sentence is to show activities or action carried out in everyday life. Verbal simple present. An example of a simple present tense sentence that use verbal formula rules is we go to school by bus. We go to school by bus. She goes to school by bicycle. She goes to school by bicycle. My friend lives in Bandung. My friend lives in Bandung. We don't live in the city. We don't live in the city. Do you know her name? Do you know her name? In addition to the formula above, another simple present sentence is the nominal simple present that use to be, sentence that use to be are generally verbs that do not indicate an action. The formula is okay. Simple present nominal. To be is used for subject. I to be is used for the subjects he, she, it. To be are is used for the subject I, you, they, we. Examples of sentences that use the formula to be are. My mother is a teacher. My mother is a teacher. They are not from the name class. They are not from the same class. Are you, Mr. Hadi? Are you? Mr. Hadi, is he a student? Is he a student? Simple present tense pattern. Tenses are parts of basic grammar. When studying tense, we will find the terms first person, singular, plural, second person, singular, plural, and third person. And third person, singular, plural. What exactly are included in first person, second person, and third person? First person singular, and first person is the first person's point of view, in this case referring to the speaker or writer. In first person singular, the pronoun used is I if oneself is the subject, using me, my, mine if oneself is the object, and indicating ownership, the situation that usually occurs in the use of first person singular is when you want to introduce yourself or want to explain about yourself. For example, if it is the subject, my name is Hana, I live in Jakarta. Examples of simple present tense sentences when the object is Anja, send me a letter. Examples of simple present tense sentences showing your ownership. This car is mine. This is my car. First person plural. The pronouns used for first person plural Are we if as a subject use if as an object and or if indicating ownership, whomever as an or both have the meaning of we and use so. To know which one to use, you must know the context of the sentence first. Example: sentences as subject. We are from Bandung City. We come from Bandung City. We need to go right now. We need to go now. Example sentences as object. He tells us about old house story. He tells us about the story of the old house. Look, that person is stares at us. As look, that person is staring at us. Example sentences as owners HIP. She is our doctor. She is our doctor. Ours is more delicious than theirs. Ours is more delicious than theirs. Recurring events. Recurring events are events that occur routinely or are too stormy, usually marked with time information. Example as sentences. I eat there times a day. I eat there times a day. All class starts at 9 a.m. All class starts at I am Dr. General Truth. Explaining about facts or general truths that are undeniably. Example sentence. The sun rise from the last. The sun rise from the last rabbit. And vegetables rabbit. The ate vegetables. Expressions, feelings, emotion, thoughts, or possessions. An examples, the sentence is I am excited about this good news. I am happy to hear this good news. Cat has 4 legs. Cat has 4. She is so beautiful. She is very beautiful. When is present tense used? Okay, present tense is used when someone wants to express an even or general fact that is happening right now. Apart from that, the simple present tense is also used in the conditional sentence type 0 and conditional sentence type 1. Sentence patterns followed by the simple future tense. In terms of names, the formula for this tense is not too complicated. The reason is we often use this tense in everyday life. Before living deeper, it's better if we remember the structure of a sentence so we can say a sentence if it consists of the following 3 things. As subject, untuk subjek, B predikat atau predikat, C komplement atau pelengkap. Itu saja tugas presentasi saya.